Hi, it's Santed Taylor, the Internet Marketing Coach, and today I want to talk to you real quickly about your LinkedIn profile. I have found that over the last several weeks, I have become involved in projects that have collaborators from different parts of the country and people that I've never worked with before and I don't really know. And what I do is I find myself going to LinkedIn real quick, trying to discover a little bit more about those people so that when we get on that phone call, I have a sense of who they are, what their experience is, and so forth. And in some cases, I've found people's profiles to be so scant, so there's so little in there that it almost puts up a red flag to me. It makes me feel like, are these people for real? Are they everything they claim to be? Are they everything that the client who hired them expects them to be? And I make all those kind of, I'm not saying prejudgments, but I have those signals coming to me that I really start paying a lot of attention to, because the profile is not as robust as I like. And these are people that viewed my profile and also viewed other people's profile. I'm just going to pick one real random here. This guy, let's just look at his, he had a nice face, right? So he looks good, and John Kyle Consulting. So he's a a single entrepreneur, and has a little bit of his background, 112 connections. So 112 to me is like, okay, not really out there. So it wouldn't be a red flag to me, but it'd make me think that he hasn't been doing this stuff or not real involved in LinkedIn. I'd look through the background a little bit. I'd see how many people have endorsed him and what he's been endorsed for. See if what his education is, so he can say, okay, a Santa Cruz literature film guy. So that's what I'm talking about. And from that, it gives me some tools and some knowledge when I go into this collaboration with him. And some of the people I've had, they've had like, under 100 connections, and anyway, and they were brought into projects where there's a lot of expectations put on them, and I just expected to see their LinkedIn profile more fully developed. In my case, I have over 500 people who have connected with me on LinkedIn, and a lot of testimonials, and a pretty thorough summary of my background, and all that sort of thing, and a lot of endorsements for the different kind of work I do and so forth. And I would hope and expect that that would be reasonably comforting in somebody that might be looking at me if we were to collaborate on a project together. So I'm bringing this all up to you only to say that I do think it's increasingly important that you look good, that we all have a profile. And I'm not saying look good. I don't know that picture looks good, but it is who I am. So I might as well, I just put it out there the way it is. But you know what I'm saying. I just think this is becoming increasingly important. And if you haven't taken the time to really develop your LinkedIn profile and to get the endorsements and so forth on there, I think you should. So this is Santed Taylor, and that's my tip of the day. Talk to you soon. Bye.